What are you doing?
I'm just taking a selfie.
Why? Well, we're just drinking coffee. Why do you need a selfie?
I just want to keep the memory, the good one, while we're here.
I don't know. You know, I often see Vietnamese very invested in social media and taking pictures and pictures.
Invested in?
Yeah, so to be invested is to spend maybe a lot of time very involved with something. So yeah, I see Vietnamese often very invested in pictures and social media and online things.
I think nowadays a lot of teenagers and even adults, we are spending time invested in social media, photo, and sharing our life a little bit too much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, moving to Vietnam, I've invested more time into social media. But Western culture, some things very different from Vietnamese. So it's a bit of a culture shock for me when I see all the selfies and selfies and selfies and selfies and selfies.
Now that you say, I will invested a little bit more, less time for social media.
Yeah, we'll see, but no problem. It's okay, because this is Vietnam. So you guys do whatever you want, it's no problem. And I have to learn your culture.
Yeah, the good one.
To be invested in something. That means to be maybe occupied with, involved with, doing something a lot. So, for example, when I was in school, I was very invested into nutrition and health and fitness and biochemistry because I was invested into this to learn more. So I spent a lot of time doing it.
Justin, how do you feel about this coffee?
Coffee?
Coffee.
Like compared to Starbucks, something really popular in the West?
Yeah.
Vietnamese coffee, it's fine. It's not a lot, it's very small amounts.
But it's very cheap.
It is cheap, but in the West we just often drink Starbucks. Starbucks is like a really cheap coffee to get in the US.
In here, Starbucks is considered as something very fancy.
Fancy?
Fancy and fabulous. Like for people to come in and share to the world that I have a cup of Starbucks here. Like, hey, not everyone having it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because in the US it's different. We just pop in and pop out.
Pop in and pop out.
Yeah, to pop in and pop out means to go in very fast and come out really fast. So often for coffees in the US, we just pop in, get a coffee, and pop out. We just go. It's pop in, pop out. Go in and out real quick. Because in the US, maybe like one coffee, we do like hai mươi ngàn. So it's dirt cheap. It's really, really, really cheap. So it's dirt cheap. So if something is dirt cheap, it means it's like free. It's very, very cheap. But Starbucks coffee in the US is dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Because I often see sometimes on Facebook people taking pictures of like McDonald's or like KFC. And McDonald's. Vietnamese sometimes say it a little different, but McDonald's. Fast food in the US is very, very, very cheap. McDonald's is, we would say, like a poor man's food. The poor man's food is for poor people. So McDonald's is very, 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 very cheap. Poor man's food.
I don't think with that price in Vietnam.
To pop in and pop out. It means to go in and out very fast. So for example, drinking coffee in Western countries like United States, California, I may just pop into Starbucks and pop out. So I just go and pop in and pop out. That means I go in and I come out very fast. So another example, it's like I go to McDonald's. I just pop in and pop out. I get something very fast, in and out.